You know what breaks my heart as a urologist? It's not the complex cases or the rare conditions. It's watching men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond walk into my office carrying shame about something completely normal, aging. But here's what really gets me. Most of the intimate struggles they're facing aren't because their bodies have given up. They're happening because of 7 specific mistakes that almost nobody talks about. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. These aren't the mistakes you think they are. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and I've spent 12 years helping men navigate the changes that come with getting older. And if you're watching this right now, I want you to know something. What you're experiencing isn't a life sentence. It's not something you just have to live with. Most of the time, it's something we can understand, address, and improve. Before we go any further, do me a favor. Hit that like button if you want more honest health conversations like this one, and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I read every single one, and it reminds me why I do this work. Now, let's talk about what's really going on. Here's the myth I hear constantly. Doc, I'm over 60. This is just what happens. There's nothing I can do. And I understand why men believe that. Society tells us that aging means accepting decline. Your friends joke about it. Commercials suggest the only solution is a little blue pill. Even some doctors, and I hate saying this, will brush off your concerns with, well, you're getting older. But here's the truth that most men never hear. Your body at 60, 70, or 80 is still remarkably capable of intimacy, pleasure, and connection. Yes, things change. Hormones shift. Blood flow patterns adjust. Recovery takes longer. But decline, that's not inevitable. What is happening is this. Most men are unknowingly making 7 specific errors that amplify the natural changes of aging. These mistakes affect your circulation, your hormone balance, your nervous system response, and your mental state. They create a cascade effect where one small problem triggers another, then another, until you're dealing with something that feels overwhelming. But here's the beautiful part, and please hear me on this. Most of these errors are completely reversible. Not overnight, not with some miracle cure, but with understanding and small, consistent adjustments. So today, we're going to walk through these 7 overlooked mistakes together. I'm going to explain what's actually happening in your body, why it matters to your daily life and dignity, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Now, before we dive in, I want to share why this conversation matters so much to me personally. In my 12 years as a urologist, I've sat across from thousands of men having the hardest conversations of their lives. I've seen the frustration in their eyes. I've heard the silence that fills the room when they can't find the words. I've watched marriages strain under the weight of things that aren't being said. But I've also witnessed something incredible. When men understand what's happening in their bodies, not just the what, but the why, everything changes. The shame lifts. The fear becomes manageable. And suddenly, improvement doesn't seem impossible anymore. I remember one patient, Roger, who came to see me at 67. He'd been avoiding intimacy with his wife for 2 years because he was terrified of failing. But when we uncovered that his real issue was a combination of medication side effects, poor circulation from inactivity, and chronic stress, he wasn't addressing things we could actually work with. His entire demeanor shifted. 6 months later, he told me he felt like himself again. Not like he was 25, like himself. And that's what we're after here. This isn't about turning.